Hey guys, EBPMAN here, and today we're taking a look at a smartwatch. And this is probably one of the coolest smartwatches we've looked at to date. This is the Matrix PowerWatch. Let's check it out. So guys, today we're going to take a look at the Matrix PowerWatch solution, and we review a lot of gadgets on the channel. So if this is your first time on the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button and hit that little bell icon so that you can get notified as soon as a new video comes up, because we cover a wide variety of technology solutions that are just out or emerging in the market. This PowerWatch is a really cool solution. Now, we've looked at smartwatches on the channel, but what sets this smartwatch apart is it addresses the #1 issue that everyone has with the smartwatch. If you want to know what that is, stay tuned.
Make sure you hit the subscribe button and tap the little bell icon to get notified when new videos become available.
Now, the Matrix PowerWatch is a really cool smartwatch, and it addresses the #1 issue that I've had with smartwatches and all of you have had, and that is how long will the battery last before you have to charge it. The neat thing about this watch is that it addresses that by charging the watch with your body. Now, at first when you think about this, you say, whoa, wait a minute, how is that happening? Is it because I'm moving my hands, and as I move my hands, it winds up? Some of the older watches used to do that, where your movement wound it up. Well, no, it doesn't use movement to do it. It actually uses body heat. Yes, you heard that. Your body heat, in other words, the contact on your skin and the heat that comes from your body, the natural heat, is going to charge this sucker up. And guess what? If you start running, if you work out, if you're walking, the movement of your arms is not generating the power that this thing is going to be absorbing, but it's going to be the contact on your skin and the heat coming from your body that it's going to absorb. So let's go ahead and check this out and see what it looks like. Now, before doing the unboxing, I just want to highlight a couple things. So this is an award-winning product recognized by several organizations because of its innovative technology. And in my opinion, it's probably one of the most transformational, I would say, advancements in technology when it comes to self-powering technology that doesn't require solar, doesn't require movement, but absorbs energy from your body. So here you'll see the value proposition: no charging, harvest your body heat for power, track your calories, sleep, steps, and more. It's water resistant, so yes, up to 50 meters. Aircraft grade aluminum design, and it will work with both of those major operating systems, so iOS and Android. Let's go ahead and open it up. Now, one of the things that I really enjoy is I love watches. And the neat thing with this is that I like the presentation. The presentation feels like a watch presentation. So as I open up the box, here you have it. So you have everything that you need to know about what you have to do to start the watch up, and then you have the watch presented here. Now, as you look at the watch here in the case, the watch itself doesn't really have, it has a screen here. It is not backlit. This is what the screen looks like. If I were to cover it up at night, you'll notice that it's not backlit. It's just, this is the screen itself. It does have a light that you can press one of these buttons to light up and see what's going on, but it is very easy to read in direct sunlight and also indoors, given the overall approach of the display itself. Let's go ahead and take it out of the box. Now, inside the box, you're going to find a user guide information. You also have this little tool that's used for changing out the band. The band itself does use a standard watch band. So you'll notice that, and you've seen on the channel that I do review a lot of bands. The watch comes with what I would consider, well, it's a nylon band, but it's in the similar style of the bands that we reviewed on the channel that I would refer to as a NATO band. So you'll notice it's a black band. I'll move this out to the side. That is going to be suitable for every condition. These nylon type bands, you can sweat them, you can get them wet, you don't have to worry about, unlike a leather band that you have to be really careful with. So we'll go ahead and let's open this strap up so we can take a closer look at the watch itself. So on the back here, all right, what you see is this is the area here that you will have in contact with your skin, and the heat from your skin is going to power the watch. So you'll notice the back looks just like a normal watch. On the sides here, you have two controls, and what we'll do is we'll zoom in a little bit so you can see what these functions are like. So we're going to press this first function so you can look at your daily activity, and this is kind of like the activity that's been going on already. I've been using this watch, going around, just checking it out to see how, how it would work. You do have running mode, and the running mode is going to track your steps. It does not have a heart rate meter, right? So it will track your calories, it'll track your steps, but it's not tracking your heart rate. It does have a stopwatch as well. And then what it has is a watch settings area. This is Bluetooth connected to my phone, my Pixel 2, so that's working well. And then what you could do is, as you turn this dial, you can actually see information about the battery and my skin temperature. Obviously, you know, right now I'm just touching it here with my fingers, so it's telling you your case temperature and your body temperature, and that body temperature is what's going to be generating the power in order to keep this watch going. So the neat thing about this is that as you're wearing this, that's all that matters. It doesn't have to be in direct sunlight. It's not absorbing energy through the screen. All it has to do is be connected to your skin. So as it's touching your skin, it is going to power itself, and you will never run out of power as long as it's connected. Now, the other thing is, you may ask yourself, well, you know, what happens if I take it off my wrist? How long can it be off my wrist before it will stop working? Now, it does have an internal battery, and the internal battery is being fed and charged with your heat. So it recharges it as it's on your skin. So if you take it off, it's not going to turn off. And you notice it's not connected to my skin right now, and it hasn't turned off at all. Now, overall, you'll notice what the thickness is of the watch, and it's pretty standard. So if we look at some of the smartwatches that we reviewed on the channel, here's another smartwatch that we've looked at. You'll notice that it's around the same thickness of this smartwatch. It does have, again, it's a two-tone watch that could use the standard bands that we talked about on the channel a lot. And between this treatment and this other, it's a really good looking watch. Now, they do have, the PowerWatch group have a lot of other options when it comes to look and feel. You can get one that's all black. You can get one that is more military in look and feel, and also one that could go even further underwater. So let me show you what this watch looks like. We're going to go ahead and put it on my wrist, and then just put it in place. And again, you can see right here, we'll zoom out a little bit so you can see what it would look like on my hand. It's, again, a very good looking watch. And what I also like about it, and I don't know if you've noticed this, but it is an always on display. So I'm not doing anything to have the display of the watch on, it's just doing it. And then as you can see there, it's starting to pick up my body temperature. So it says that my skin temperature is 85.4 and the case is 84. And again, just by putting it on and wearing it, it is charging. It is taking energy from the heat of my body and converting it. And you'll notice here, it has almost, it does look like a heat sink. So if you notice right here how this looks right here, this grill, again, making sure that the watch itself doesn't overheat, because the last thing that you want is a watch that is generating power from your skin to warm up and then warm, you know, feel warm when you're wearing it. So what I can say is that I've been wearing this for a couple of days now, and I've never felt it feel hot. It's always had this cool feel to it. I've used it cutting the grass, I've gone on a couple runs, and it's been very comfortable. It's never felt like something that was heating up as it's been absorbing the energy from my body. I also have slept with it, and it's a very comfortable watch to sleep with because of how lightweight it is. And then its connectivity to my phone has been also pretty good. So no issues with connectivity and no issues with syncing. Now, one thing that I've noticed about the watch, and you're going to see it right now, is that unlike traditional smartwatches that are constantly syncing, the watch isn't syncing automatically. And I would guess that that's to help you with battery management. So what I did right now is I went into my mobile settings right here, and then you'll notice right here that it says press to sync. So I did a manual sync, and it basically brought all the information over to this application that is keeping track of everything that has happened. So here are the steps that I've taken today. If I go to the steps yesterday, I was a little bit more active. I was actually cutting grass and obviously went on a run, the distance that I've covered, the calories that I've burned. There is also gamification with the application, so I could go in and I could invite friends to this, and then I could also modify or maintain my profile, which is going to keep my weight. It's going to have all my statistics, my age, my weight, my height, as it's calculating and looking at my overall efficiency and calorie burn. Now, the app itself also has some really cool features where it could measure your fitness. So if I tap the calendar, it's going to go from daily to distance weekly to monthly to what's going on today. Now in the profile area, you have a couple of things there. Your name, the way you rank within the entire ecosystem. Also your profile, so you have your activity, units, language, password, and also any kind of firmware updates would also happen through this app. Now inside of the app, every single one of these dials has more information. So if I choose my distance, you're going to see information here about just some activity. If I were to go back, you can see activity again. You can see what I've synced and just go through each one of these. My sleep today, it says I slept 9 hours. I don't think I slept that long, but we'll see. So all this information is being tracked and then again giving you some real nice graphical information. So guys, that concludes our review of the Matrix PowerWatch. Again, the watch that's powered by you. If you're looking for a watch that requires no batteries, no charging, this is the watch you want to check out. Thanks for watching. Hit that subscribe button and I'll see you in the next one.